And hello, everyone. I'm James Brown alongside my NFL Today crew. They will be Dan, Bill, Shannon, and Boomer as we welcome you to the NFL Today, CBSSports.com post-game show. Impressions from the early game, fellas. Talking with Shannon first.
You know, I'm disappointed in the Tennessee Titans. I mean, we keep saying this is the best team that's 0-3. Now they're 0-4. And at some point in time, you have to be what your record says you are. They're 0-4 ball club. They're not very good. But I was very surprised that Jeff Fisher did not give Vince Young at least an opportunity to get in this ball game late when seemingly the ball game had gotten out of hand. Because you can say the defense is really not stopping anyone, but Kerry Collins is turning the football over and he's not putting points on the board. And a quarterback, you're judged by wins and losses, and he has no wins, all losses.
And I will tell you about two quarterbacks that really impressed me today, even though one of them lost, and he continues to impress, and that's Joe Flacco of the Baltimore Ravens. We know about Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and Peyton Manning, and all the great quarterbacks. Now all of a sudden, Joe Flacco seems to be coming into his own. He almost got his team a win today if it weren't for one of his receivers dropping the ball at the end of the game. And then how about Jay Cutler? Got off to a bad start against the Green Bay Packers. Everybody's wondering why all of a sudden did you make that trade? And then today he has a couple great runs. He scores a touchdown at the end, and he's completely now endeared himself to the Chicago Bear fans.
You know, I want to talk about two quarterbacks also and two teams that are playing well, and that's the Indianapolis Colts guys. They're 4-0. Peyton Manning just playing as good as anybody in the league right now, and also Eli Manning on the other side, the Giants. They're pretty much could say that they're the best team in the league. Now you see those two. You may see them in the Super Bowl, the Manning
Could you imagine that if they both played in the Super Bowl together?
That really be nice.
They both have won Super Bowls. They both have been Super Bowl MVPs, and then to play against each other.
And then you look at the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, they win a game in overtime, and they're one fluky play against Denver from being 4-0. I mean, they could be on a 4-0 football team, and even the Baltimore Ravens. They lost today. And yeah, Flacco was impressive, but you know what? This is a football team. It's just a different Baltimore team. They can score points, and they're going to get that defense fine. And the defense, I think, along with you, talking about Tennessee, there's issues they have down there. And, you know, I know Kerry Collins and Vince Young, but they need to look on the other side. And maybe Jim Schwartz might be a guy they miss a lot more than they think.
All right, when you look at the Manning brothers, a combined 645 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2 wins. Hey, thanks for joining us on the NFL Today, CBSSports.com post-game show.